hey, so where is it? Where is my manifestation? You want to know the number one reason why your manifestation isn't here yet? It's because we're still emotionally attached to the outcome. That's the number one reason why many people don't get their manifestation. So let's break that down deeper. Let's deep dive, uncut, raw, unedited, why my manifestation hasn't arrived is because I'm emotionally attached to the outcome. What does that mean on a deeper level? You hear it all the time. Yes, that's the number one reason. All right. Let me spin it from this angle. To get anything you want in this reality, you have to become neutral. You have to have a nonchalant characteristic. You have to be a neutral manifester, and you have to be in the flow state. These are the requirements when you log into the matrix to play this game. Your emotions were given to you as clothes. They are guidance systems, right? So when your emotions interrupt your true pattern, you get misalignment, which is delayed manifestation. So how do you fix it? I could tell you in layman's terms, hey man, here's a fixed manifestation. Stop needing it, stop wanting it, let it go. Don't be emotionally attached to it. Just let it happen. Bada boom, bada bang. But it doesn't work like that for many individuals. They have to know, well, how do I do it? Why do I do it? Da, da, da. So let me sum it up on a different angle for you to manifest this. All right. So I don't know if you know this, but there is two of you at the same time in your head every day. You are constantly split down the middle between your spirit, your higher self, and your ego. Both of them are constantly streaming information to you all the time. Got that? So you're not, when you, right now as I'm talking to you, there's two modes of information being processed to you, right? So now, the reason you get emotionally attached, one of these modes, the higher self, knows you already have it. The ego knows you don't have it. Here's the key word. I use the word know. I didn't say they believe it. It's very deep. When you know something, it's already in existence. Remember now, infinite reality exists. When we know, when we believe, we go to knowing, and knowing creates the quantum collapse. The wave function collapses. It creates and generates what we call a physical reality. Got that? The ego also knows you don't have it. Why does the ego know you don't have it? Because it's looking around and your physical reality is not there, so it doesn't believe it, it knows it. And then you know it. You say, man, where is it at? And that's going to spiral you back into the attachment. Like, why isn't it here? I'm doing all the work. I'm doing everything, but it's not here yet. And you're perpetually not knowing that you are delaying it. You see how the emotional attachment cycle goes? Now let me show you the way now you handle it and you move on. So now we know there's two people all the time, right? One of them knows the game, the other one doesn't know the outcome. So we have two. One knows the playbook, the other don't have the playbook. The one that knows the playbook is chilling in the background, not saying much because he already knows the play. The one who doesn't know the playbook is the loudest one, is the one that you listen to the most, is the one that gets your attention the most, because it is the one that's constantly streaming and observing your reality. The higher self is the one chilling in the background, knowing that this is already a wrap. I got this done already. It's in the bag. Everything is on out, going good. He's just looking at you and waiting for you to wake up and realize, like, man, what is this guy, what is this girl, what is this woman, what is this man doing? Doesn't he realize that this is already done? Just keep your mouth shut and follow my lead. Stop putting yourself in manifestation jail. Stop putting yourself in resistant mode. Why are you listening to that guy over there, the ego? Why are you listening to someone that can't even create? He's just a talker. I am the source, man. Why don't you ever listen to me? That's what's happening every day. This is someone's life right now. Maybe yours. And you're just awakened to it. So now, here's how you fix it. Number one, recognize what you are. You are not your emotions. You use your emotions. Number 2, very important one here. You must be in alignment with your passion or your destiny or your desires. And what does that mean? It literally means that when you have a desire for something that you want, a passion, you must innately know that it's here for a purpose for you to experience. Otherwise, you wouldn't get it. In other words, you never get desires unless they are meant to be physically experienced. I got to repeat that. This may be the most important part of this whole lecture. A desire in your heart, if your desire is to win the lottery, if your desire is to make more money, if your desire is to have a spiritual farm, a spiritual retreat, open your own pet company, open your own acting studio, if that's your desire, guess what, my friends? That stuff wasn't placed in as a teaser. It's actually placed in to unfold to become physical reality. So the person who recognizes that first, they say, wait a minute. So the reason why I have this urge or this feel like this destiny thing to manifest this lottery or to create my own business or to start my own music company, I've been wanting to do this for years. Like this kid, you're telling me this is something that was placed in me to actually physically experience? I'm telling you, yes. So when you have that, you're in the first step now of detaching from your emotions. Now let's move to the next one. The next one now, when you know you're going to have it, it brings you to the next step. It's called the settling method. You will never settle. Most people, when they have a desire to accomplish whatever it is they want, they settle because their ego kicks in to let them know that's too high, that's too much, let's bring it down a little bit. How about a plan B? There's a plan A and a plan B. When you're manifesting, and I told you guys this before, there is only plan A, there is no plan B. If there's a plan B, the universe will tell you there's a plan B. As far as you know, there is only plan A. It's manifesting or bust. It's just see what you want and the end outcome and never ever doubt it and never ever look to settle. Well, you know what? Let me just do this just in case it doesn't work out. Let me just back this up just in case you're in an emotional trap. You are still attached to your outcome. If you're doing that, you're attached to the outcome. When you know that it's my destiny, my desires or your experience, it's going to free you from emotional attachment. We only get emotional attached because we think we need it. Right? It isn't here yet. So if you automatically know it's there already, you wouldn't get emotionally attached. So this is what the majority of individuals do. They become emotionally attached to their manifestation, which now creates the resistance, which pushes away the very thing they want from their experience. So next one, we're deep diving into this, right? So Mark, why does it happen like that? This makes no logical sense. I mean, why do I feel attached then if it's not, I'm not supposed to feel attached, but it just feels logical. When I want something, I have to feel I want it. If I don't need it, I have to feel like I need it. I have to look for it. Why am I doing all that stuff? There's 2 reasons you're doing all that stuff. It's a joint effort by your conscious and your subconscious mind. Remember, your subconscious mind is the mind that is illogical and it doesn't hook. It's the mind that doesn't care who comes in. It takes orders from anybody. So here's what happens. In your conscious mind, you are saying, it's not here. Why isn't it here? I've been doing this a while. Your subconscious mind picks up on that and says, oh, and we should give you the emotion to match that. The subconscious mind already have what you want, but because it can't think, it just picks up the energy of having not what you want. So it's looking at what you want right now, but it's also looking at what you don't want right now as well. So it has a decision to make. It says, okay, I got your stuff here. Remember now, I can't think, right? I got your stuff here, but now you're telling me you don't have it. So let me create another universe where you don't have it, because that's what it does. It can go into infinite universes, infinite realities, and pick up the one where it is or it isn't. So now the conscious mind works with the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind sends the evidence now, sends the feeling of not having it. So when you keep saying, where is it is just going to show you more of where it is not. It's like, okay, where's my manifestation, man? Where's my manifestation, man? Yeah, where's my manifestation? Oh, subconscious mind just keeps repeating to you, where is your manifestation? Where is your manifestation? Why isn't it here yet? This is going to show you more reason why it isn't here yet. So the E-conscious and the subconscious, boom, that creates the attachment. So now you're seeing this loop, right? Going around. Woo. Now you know why you don't have it yet. See, do you guys, I want to say understand, I want to say overstand this principle. So you fix it by recognizing that, hey, I have a desire, so this desire was meant to be accomplished. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to let that desire work itself out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to live nonchalant now. Since I know that my higher self is running the show and it has everything worked out for me, and since you just gave me the knowledge to understand that my ego isn't running the show, it's just in a survival mode looking for what is not, and it's getting angry at me. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to let my higher self work in the background, because I'm not qualified to figure out just exactly how or when it's going to come in. But I do know it's definitely going to come in. Now you become detached emotionally from your desires. You still have your desires in your heart because you know they're going to come, but you don't need your desires emotionally. See the difference? I still have them in my heart, but I'm not emotionally attached to them. It's a big difference, man. I create emotional stability. That's the secret to manifest. Emotional overload is the secret to not manifest it. What is emotional stability, Mark? Emotional stability is having a healthy view of your desires. A healthy view is know that my desires in my heart are meant to come out. Healthy view is in the physical now, I play according to that. I act as if I don't care, but I still do. I'm more nonchalant because I know it's going to come in. Now I have a different frequency of emotion. The emotion now sends a signal to my unconscious mind that the coast is clear to bring it in. There's no more blocks. There's not a resistance energy. So majority of people, they still get into, all right, man, I've been doing this for 4 months, 5 months, man, where is it? Why isn't it here? I'm doing my method, I'm visualizing, I'm da-da-da, but I can't even, what's going on? Well, what's going on is you're in the cycle. And you stop the cycle by recognizing that. Number one, sorry to hear. Number two, I don't settle. I let it go. Number three, the conscious mind is going to bring my emotions to my subconscious mind to show me why it's not here. I'm not going to pay attention to it. I'm going to act like it's done. I'm going to become non-reactive to it, and I'm just going to go with the flow. I have to live in that space. When you live in that space, you're 100% guaranteed to receive your manifestation. So none of us should be attached. We should desire, but we shouldn't become attached to our desires. Get that? How that works? Let me see if I can put it in a very simple, everyday way to just drive this home for everyone to really get this. And let me see what analogy I can use to do this. Okay, here's an analogy I can use to do this. So I will use the sun and the moon. So everybody sees the sun and the moon. When you go to bed at night, even though there is a probability that the sun can disappear, 8 minutes the sun can be gone, it takes 8 minutes for the light to reach us. It's extremely unlikely, but it's possible. Nobody focus on that. When I go to bed every night, I assume the moon is there. And when I wake up in the morning, I assume the sun is there. I don't go to bed every night, look emotionally attached and say, man, I love this moon, I hope it's here tomorrow. Or the sun, man, I love the sun. Well, man, what if it's not here tomorrow? I'm not emotionally attached. I just expect it. I'm on a neutral term. Like, oh, when I wake up tomorrow, the sun's going to be there. And bada bing, bada bang, the sun is there tomorrow. I'm not attached to it. See that? That's how it works. That's the mentality you have to have, just like that. Like every day you get up, you know it's going to come. You're not, oh man, I wonder if the moon is here tonight, man. Oh man, I need this tonight's a full moon. Please be there. Let me keep looking out. So another thing is, when you keep looking for it, you're showing evidence that it's not there. So I stop looking. I just let it come in. It's going to automatically come in for you, because you're going to have synchronicity that's going to work with you. The synchronicities are your looking. Let them be your looking. You don't go looking. You just do your job and it will pop up. Stop looking. Don't look. I'm looking. Well, if you're looking, then it means it's not there. If it's there, I see it, I don't look it. And that's the name of the game, guys. Detachment equals outcome of your manifestation. Attachment equals delay of your manifestation. Let's write that down. Detachment equals outcome of my manifestation. Let's write that down. Attachment equals delay of my manifestation. That's going to get your mind right, and now you're going to become more nonchalant, more neutral. And the reason why you're going to become more nonchalant and more neutral is because you want it to come in. If you want this stuff to come in, you're going to have to play that role. If you can't play that role and get into that role, it's going to be difficult for you to manifest. Guys, we're all actors here. This is a play. We can change frequencies. We can change emotions. You can become, today you could be super attached, and tomorrow you could become the most calm, nonchalant person. It's all in us to do it. So I don't want anybody here to say, oh, it's difficult, I can't do that. You are built to do this. You have multiple personalities in existence right now. It's infinite. There are infinite versions of infinite personality. There's the personality of you out there that's a chill, calm, relaxed, nonchalant person. There's a personality of you of the most toxic, needy, desperate person. They're all in the field. Just pick the one. It'll get downloaded into your consciousness and you will adopt it. But you have to make the decision to do it. Because I'm telling you right now, if you are attached and looking for it, you are going to make it delayed. However, if you develop a nonchalant, really I don't care mentality, it means you don't give up. It just means nonchalant. You know, you're going to get it. So we all have it. And thank you for the wonderful dessert on that yacht. See that yacht right there, that gift, the yacht and the dessert, it's already there for you. Thank you, Monica. Awesome. It will unfold. So what's the real secret to manifest? Changing our what? Identity. We have to move from an identity of attachment to an identity of detachment. We got to go find our parallel self of that cool, chill, nonchalant version of us that already have it. We have to go and lock in to that confident person that sits back like this and just knows every day it's going to happen. From that person exists for us right now. It's out there. There's the highest version of you, the most confident, the most calm, the most cool, the most nonchalant. When somebody says nothing, you don't get upset, you don't get reaction. That version of you exists right now. Let's tap into that version of ourselves and bring it in to our reality. And I guarantee you, you will receive your manifestation. Yes, you can manifest everything when you're in the worst mood. I always tell you guys, manifesting really comes down to intention first. Once the intention is out, everything else is residual. I told you the story hundreds of times before on my channel. I said, guys, the day I won the lottery, okay, let me say it again so you can echo it. The day when I went and bought my winning ticket to win the lottery, it was the worst feeling emotionally for me. I was in the lowest mood. I didn't even want to go buy the ticket. It was, you guys remember the story. It was raining. I was late for work. I didn't want to stop at the Shell gas station right there to buy the Fantasy 5 ticket. I didn't want to do it. I literally forced myself to do it. I was so angry at myself. I was like, my exact words like, damn, why do I keep doing this? Beep, beep. Knowing that beep, something just pushed me in the store. The guy looked at me and knew I was in a bad mood. He said, hey man, give me 2 Fantasy 5. I was going to get 5 tickets, but I was like, man, beep, give me 2 tickets. I took the tickets real bad, got in my car, drove off, didn't think anything of it, left it alone for 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks, I went and checked, I was the winner. So mood don't matter. Intention does. Repetition does. All right. So look, here's the book. You can read more about it. How to Win the Lottery Using Quantum Mechanics and Mastering Cheat Code, The Game of Life, both available on Amazon. I'll put them in the link below. And for you guys who desire that next level work in mentoring, I'm now available. My one-on-one is open. You can get into it. I'll put the link in the pinned comments too, where I work with you one-on-one to change your life by design instead of default. So now you know, and knowing is the secret to success. Happy manifesting. See you guys next time.